Hi, it's Shane Govender at 9 Pillars. Today I want to share with you how to go about getting more people to open your blog and start reading it. Stay tuned. Welcome back. So I guess this topic came about because I see a lot of blogs, and this morning I was sent an email by one of the companies that are part of a networking group, and they wanted to get some feedback on their blogs, which is great, and that's one of the things I guess we do here at 9 Pillars. Quite interestingly, he sent it through, and the first few things that I noticed, there were two blogs. I noticed the headline. The headline was so long-winded, and it's basically telling why they really need his services, and it probably wouldn't be the right way of going about it in terms of grabbing someone's attention. Remember, when someone sees a blog, a headline, they want to be able to, you want to be able to see, hey, this really interests me, and I really want to find out a bit more about it. So create that kind of curiosity around it. You also want to make it nice and short and punchy. A couple of really good headlines to use is how to, or the 5 ways to do something. So letting people know that when they see it, that they're curious about it, to open it up. That's the first thing. The second thing that I noticed on his blog, it was long-winded. There was no bullet points. There wasn't any sub-headlines. So there's a quick little tip: having little sub-headlines and having a couple bullet points, especially for people like me who skim read a lot, it's really good just to get their attention, and then they can go back and read the whole article. Third thing I noticed was towards the end of it, it really position him as, hey, this is why you need to choose me as the person to come in and work with your company. Now, not sure about you, but the purpose of a blog is to show the reader that, firstly, they have a problem, that you're there to help solve the problem, and this is how you go about solving the problem. And I felt that really didn't get across in that message, in his content. And both those articles really were on the same this is why you need to choose us. It's not about me. You need to make it about the problem, on what the problem is and why these problems occur. You don't necessarily have to tell them how to go about solving it step by step, but giving them some indication on how you may go about addressing it. So there's really 3 very simple tips that I give. Now, so I'll just recap that again. 1 is make a nice punchy headline. Having something like a how-to or 5 ways to solve the problem will get people's attention. 2, use bullet points and subheadlines. 3 is really don't try and sell it. Really position yourself as the expert, the authority in the market. And if you can, use a case study. Use an example as part of your regular blog post on that problem, because it'll really demonstrate to the reader that you're able to solve it. Now, the last thing that I want to leave you with is also have a really good really eye-catching image, and that's really important. If you look at a lot of blogs, if the image doesn't resonate with the headline, it doesn't grab people's attention. It's like a newspaper or any headline you see on a Facebook post. It's really going to grab people's attention. Now, I'm going to give you one final tip. You would notice that Neil and I very rarely write a blog post out. What we do is use video content. We find it a lot easier, be able to produce something in less than 3-4 minutes, for example, provide all the content. Now, what we've been doing is doing the videos and then getting transcribed or providing a summary of the actual blog. I find this a lot easier and quicker. It saves me time. I'm not spending half an hour to an hour writing something out. I'm really just getting it out there as quick as possible. So there's really 5 tips that I've given you today. Please go ahead and use it. And if you do need help, feel free to contact us. Or if you like this video or want to share with someone, please do so. Speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.